A significant proportion of food production in Africa is lost early due to post-harvest losses. With fruit and vegetables, this can be as much as 40%. This is mostly a result of inadequate storage or problems that arise during transport or sale. The Ghanaian company Groital has turned this problem into a business model. Once solely a pineapple producer, Groital now also produces dried fruit. In this way, it not only adds value, it also rescues harvests.
Fruit drying solves two main problems: reducing post-harvest losses to as minimum as 5% and yet providing a natural snack. So we bring together two main problems and find a centralized solution: the abundance of raw materials and the need for natural snacks amongst folks.
Drying not only saves food from going to waste, it also creates decent jobs from cultivation to the point of sale.
Now that Groital is in business, drying the fruits, it has increased the farmers' revenue because they now have no losses at all. Groital buys everything that the farmers produce, and it has increased the farmers' standard of living.
You're doing your human case. Since you're young, a company now auto fruit in my now, Utia can. Yes, so young to me through a funum. Near workers, Akaya. Now, you've now war system. No,
However, like many small and medium-sized enterprises in Ghana, Groital faced a number of challenges. On the one hand, the company found it difficult to access international markets and investment for machinery. And on the other, they needed specific skills and training for their staff in order to be competitive. This is where Invest for Jobs comes in, the special initiative Decent Work for a Just Transition of the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ. It supports companies like Groital with training and technical equipment. As a result, Groital has been able to increase and optimize its production with new high-performance drying machines.
For Groital, we supported them in two folds. With equipment, we provided them with a dryer so that they're able to dry more fruits. And then we also built their capacity in terms of tax administration, in terms of financial management, so that they are able to improve on their management for sustainable acquisition of support beyond Invest for Jobs.
The training courses are a win-win for the professional competence of staff and for the company itself.
Before, I had very little knowledge on financial literacy, but then after the training, I got to understand that being financially secure is not about you having a lot of money. The little you have, you could manage it, invest it, and then you'll be okay.
The training courses also cover other aspects, including HR and market development, as well as health and safety. In this way, Invest for Jobs is helping Groital to become more professional and sustainably boost production and growth. The first fruits of their success are already visible. Groital now produces around 1.6 tons of dried fruit every day, 70% of it for export.
We've had a series of training on how to market our products to customers, which I think I learned it specifically here in Groital. How to go about the introduction of our products and then the benefits everyone can get from purchasing from Groital.
Highly motivated and with support from Invest for Jobs, Groital now has the potential for continued growth and in so doing, creates decent jobs. The company aims to significantly increase production, turnover, and staff numbers.
In the next 5 years, we see Groital exporting 1 container of dried fruits per week to Europe, especially to German customers, looking at the relationships that we are developing with Invest for Jobs. We see ourselves employing close to 300 full-time people and then engaging close to 200 full-time farmers, because if the factory is going to run 24/7, we need to have an outgrower scheme that would have a lot of farmers registered under it.